Good morning. I am starting the recording again. Um, so yes, Crush was amazing. You can hear in my voice. It was uh, everything. It was inspirational. It was fun. It was challenging. There was a lot that went on there. So there were about 250 folks there. Last year at Crush, we had about 85. So that's pretty indicative of how we are growing, which is very, it's exciting news for us. We've got so much coming in the next year, and for us to be in the position that we're in to experience this and kind of watch this roll out is really cool and be a big part of it. We started on Friday with Director Day, so if you're shooting for Crush next year, shoot for being a director or above. There are a lot of reasons to do that. I'm going to cover a lot of them in this call. The culminating reason is that you are invited to Director Day, and Director Day for us was incredible. We had a gentleman come and speak, and he did sort of the personality thing. We've all sort of done Myers-Briggs, and there's all the different personality things. He did his based on using colors and describing the different areas of personality and kind of who can work with who, how, and things like that. And I think the thing I took a lot away from that, but probably one of the biggest things that I took away from it was you are inherently one way. That is the way that you are born. That is your personality. The other sort of things that come along are due maybe to circumstances or family or whatever. But that if you want something that perhaps isn't part of your like what you were born with, you can still have that. You can still add that to your personality. And so basically the sentence that he used quite a bit was, is this making a decision to change. So a decision to get what you want and then take action. So that sounds really simple. But when I've heard from lots of people in the last 24 hours since we've been home, that they want to kick up their business, or they want to, and everybody can do that. It takes making a decision to do it and then taking action. So that really stuck out for me. On Friday night, we had a beautiful welcome reception, and then there was a reception for folks who had earned those top 10 highest parties in June, and that was beautiful. A woman from Pencils Thomas came and shared with us kind of the impact that we're having with them. We're building this school. We all got drawings made by the kids that were framed. Very, very beautiful, really a lovely, intimate little event for those folks. And then there was a larger welcome cocktail party that I was not attending because I was at the other one. But it looked super fun. We had the Crush pad all decorated, and you've seen pictures of that now. Last year's Crush pad was, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of the size. This year it was giant and it was packed. So those are all such great signs of growth for us. It's super fun. Big announcements at Crush. On Saturday, we had a gentleman, Chris Pan, came from the company My Intent, and he did a beautiful exercise with us where he sort of led us through a meditation, which, if you've ever been in direct sales, you can tell this is a really different animal. He led us through this really cool meditation and then sort of had us work with folks we didn't know to sort of come up with what was your word, what's your word for the year? What are you going to, what's going to resonate with you? What are you going to focus your life around for this year? And it was super cool hearing these women, 250 women, go around the room and share their one word. And you heard lots of things: peace, you heard acceptance, you heard gosh, I don't know, help me out with some words, people that were there if you can. But it was a beautiful experience, and one that got us very centered. Did somebody have one they wanted to share? No?
I thought I saw someone who said flow.
Flow.
Uh-huh.
Flow would be good. It was a really cool experience, like I said, and it sort of got us all into this, this very chill, very calm place. Hi, Laura. Where we could really focus on what was to come. I'll give you some of the exciting announcements. Probably one of the most exciting announcements for me is that we will be debuting August 1st new starter kits. The reason this is so exciting is because they're beautiful. And not only are they beautiful, but they're really going to help your new CEOs start their business in a really logical, step-by-step way that's going to help them be very successful. So physically, they're beautiful. They're a gorgeous box with handles. There's 6 wines in the box. On top of that is this tray, and in the tray, it's all sort of compartmentalized, and it's got everything that they need to do their first couple of tastings. It is literally their business. So usually, order forms and catalogs, of course, but also these new neckers that will have all of the information for the wine plus a fun fact. Posi pours, which will help pour just 1 ounce. Step-by-step instructions on how to get the business started. And then this beautiful, beautiful cover piece that, you've seen the pictures posted around, but it's gorgeous. And it says, cheers to you, let's get started. And you flip it over and it absolutely puts out step by step. First do this, then do this, then do this. And so it's just going to be this amazing support piece for helping new CEOs get started. Anyway, very, 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 to me, that was the highlight of the announcements, although there were lots of announcements made. As somebody who grows a team and really loves to invite people to join us, this is just going to make that whole thing so much easier. We will be offering a startup, a joining special starting August 1st. They have not announced what that will be exactly. We have heard that it will be something we've seen before. So don't quote me. We did not get this information officially. I would imagine it will be 20% off. That's typically what they've done in the past, which is going to make that starter kit at the lowest level $79 to get started, which is an absolute bargain. Again, they didn't announce that officially, so but that would be my best guess. So probably 20% off starting August 1st, getting that gorgeous kit. That's going to tie into you. The next thing I'm going to tell you about is they did announce our incentive trip. The dates for that, write that down, are March 8th through 11th, 2018. We will be going to the Secrets Resort in Puerto Vallarta, so on the other side of Mexico this time. This trip is very attainable, and everybody needs to know that. Everybody can go on this trip. Every single person can earn this trip. It is absolutely doable. And that's going to loop back into that joining special and getting folks to join your team. Anyone who joins your team in the next 6 months and does $1,000 in business during that time earns you points for the trip. So one of the things that they shared with us, I can't remember if this is going to be backwards. Yeah, it is. I'll just show you briefly, and you'll be getting one of these. If you have a local meeting, go to that. They'll have those to hand out. This is a tracker for the trip, and I'm sorry that it's backwards, but essentially I'm going to tell you how to earn points for the trip right now. You earn dollar for dollar on your sales. So every dollar that you sell, you earn a point toward the trip. You will earn At a senior CEO level, which means you have 2 people on your team and you're doing $2,000 of business a month, you will earn 500 points toward the trip. Director level, you will earn 1,000 points. Senior director level, you will earn 2,000 points. Executive director level, 3,000 points. And senior executive director level, 5,000 points. And what that means is every month that you reach one of these targets, you will earn those points. So, this is all to encourage consistency. Our business is about consistency. That's how we grow, and that's how we build strong businesses. Being consistent all the time. So they're rewarding you for that. So the 3 ways: point for dollars, 1,000 points for every new CEO that you bring on that does $1,000 in business in that contest period, and then consistency points for every single time you hit that level, whatever level it is, you're going to earn those points for that. So again, the trip, very attainable, 30,000 points to get the trip for one. It is not as hard as it sounds, I promise you. I'll be offering a fast start group. So even though you may have been doing this for quite some time, even if you're already a director or a senior director, I will be offering a fast start group. And the focus of that will be to really solidify your business. We'll be looking at doing bare minimum 6 events in 60 days. We'll be looking at trying to hit all those fast start targets. So kind of a way to refresh your business, get you restarted or started for the first time. And so be looking for that. I'll be announcing that in the Dream Crew group. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions at this point? I know I'm talking a lot. Nada. Okay. We did announce a new partnership. We had a really cool session with John Elway, his son Jack, and his manager Jeff Spurbeck. It was very cool. Very, very, very relaxed. John is typically a motivational speaker who stands at a podium and riles people up. But he sat on a couch with his son and his manager, and Jake asked them questions. It was very cool to sort of hear them on a more personal level. But the announcement was that Seven Cellars will be, which is John Elway's wine label, will be partnering with Via One Hope, and we will be offering Seven Cellars wines exclusively. The only other place that it's available at this point is at Elway's restaurant. So we're starting with just 2 varietals, a really nice buttery Chardonnay. We got to try them at dinner on Saturday night. Really nice buttery Chardonnay, and then a very dry, rich Cab that definitely, in my mind, needs a piece of steak. It's powerful, really, really good, really powerful, very dry. So we'll start with those. The cause partner with those wines will be Team Rubicon. That's what John chose as his cause partner. So where Jack, his son, comes in is Jack is now the CEO of Seven Cellars. So he's taking over that business. We will be working primarily with him directly, but obviously with John's stamp on it, which if you're in Colorado, I think that's going to be huge for us. Our Broncos fans are going to love that. So we're very excited about that. We're not sure how it's going to fly in Cleveland, but we think they'll be able to overcome that too. We did announce 3 new sparkling brutes. They are flavored. So it's our brut with natural flavors in them. And at first it was a little shocking, but boy, when we tasted them, it was super exciting. So we'll be offering, and I believe this starts, I think it's August 1st. They might announce it today in the Vine. Be looking at the Vine or looking for the Vine. I believe these become available August 1st. So there's a peach, which is absolutely delicious. Peach Bellini. I mean, it is so good. There's a citron, which is a dry, it's got a tart, kind of a tart background. It's pretty intense, like lemongrass, I think was one of the tasting notes. And then pomegranate. And I really loved the peach. The pomegranate grew on me. It was at the first sip, I wasn't sure. And then after that, I actually really liked it. And the citron, I didn't get a big impression from. But Mari came and did a wine education session with us, which was amazing. But she started talking about all these recipes that you can use these brutes with. So she'll start posting recipes for us. This sale that they're going to announce today, I know it's a 3-bottle sale. If they do announce these brutes available today, it would be kind of a fun way to try them all, put them on the 30% sale and try them all. So those were big, exciting things. We are also going to be releasing the 2013 Joseph Jewell Chardonnay from the Russian River. We haven't tried that, but that's going to be another offering that we'll be putting into our reserves. So for folks who don't love our Chardonnay because it's not as buttery as they like, it's my understanding this Joseph Jewell might fit the bill for them. So again, be keeping an eye out for that. What else do I want to tell you? Lots and lots and lots of new tools coming to VAU. If you haven't already noticed, our back office already looks so much better. Team Matt is overlaying the new platform on top of what we have now, which is Firestorm. And so they're merging the two, and that will, ultimately we will be all the way on the new platform and we won't be using Firestorm anymore. So if you haven't taken a look, be sure to go back there. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Does anybody that was there have anything they want to add? Let's see. I know Marnie's probably driving. Lauren, anyone else that wants, Laura, anybody that wants to add anything that I've missed? I'm on my own. That's fine. I guess kind of, the other thing that we heard from the Noreen Springstead from Why Hunger, it's always very inspirational to hear from the people who represent the causes that we are supporting. They're so passionate about what they do. So that's really neat because you sort of get this unique connection with that person so that when you go back out to sort of share their cause, you have a little bit more personal story to tell. We also heard from Susie Harrison from Pencils for Promise, which was very, very cool. I wanted to say, I'm just kind of glancing through here. So sort of the last thing that I want to touch on is, we have a lot of glitter. We had, by the way, the Dream Crew pretty much swept the awards ceremony. Kaz Alot took home 3 of the 4 top awards. She took home sales. Gosh darn it, I can't remember what all, but I know that they had 4 decanters for the 4 highest slots, and she got 3 of them. So she did really well. Laura Demetrio got top. I think you were 3 in recruiting. Marnie, who's on the call, was number 10 in the whole company for sales. Plus, they gave awards for individual months and individual tastings and things like that. So it was quite a haul. It was fun to watch the Dream Crew sort of go up there and rule the joint. And I hope to see more of that. Jake announced a really fun incentive. He is a wine collector, he and Megan, and they collect wines wherever they go. And he came up with one of those, if you've seen it on Facebook, I get tagged in it all the time. It's a suitcase, and when you open it up, it has slots for wine. He came up there with this suitcase full of wine and said, the person who recruits the most CEOs between August 1 and December 31, I'm going to get on a plane and I'm bringing this plane to your house and we're going to have a special tasting. So that will be coming to Colorado, just so everybody's clear. I'm excited about that. I mean, and certainly Colorado will be invited, all of our team will be invited for that, but be thinking about, who you want to join the business. This is a fun time for folks to join Via One Hope. Believe it or not, even though it's July, almost August, we are already setting the tone for what we call OND, which is October, November, December. My sales tripled from September to December. My personal sales, our team sales more than tripled. This is a time for folks to get started. Start now, do that 60-day fast start, and go into the holiday season really strong. This is a huge opportunity for folks. Like I said, to get started now and get set up and really, really hit the holiday. It looks like you have a question. Your hand is up. Brittany, do you have a question for me? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna put your hand down. I think that was an accident. Anyway, so that's basically what I was going to say was that Jake did a keynote.
I do have something to say. Sorry, I just don't know how to use this thing.
You're fine. Go ahead.
I was going to say you forgot about the Alzheimer wine.
Oh, which is that? That's the, is that the new Chardonnay?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so that will be the cause partner with that, which is awesome. Do you remember, Brittany, is it the Alzheimer's Association? Do you know what it is?
I don't have it in front of me, so I don't remember.
Okay.
Actually, wait, maybe I do. Hold on, it's on my phone, I think. 1 second. Let's see. The Joseph Jewell.
Right. I can look it up on my phone too. I took a picture. So Joseph.
I think it says Joseph Jewell, and then it says it just helps to fund research to find a cure for Alzheimer's.
Okay, so it doesn't say specifically who it's with, but that is the cause partner for that, which is awesome because I actually get a lot of people asking. We had a Chardonnay that also gave to Alzheimer's research, but we sold out of it. So it'll be nice to have that back on the menu. Thank you, Brittany, for catching that for me.
Yeah.
So sort of the last thing I wanted to share was Jake's keynote on Sunday. If you haven't had an opportunity to listen to Jake Kloberdance speak, if you haven't watched his TikTok, if you haven't seen him on any of his videos that he does or read his blog, I encourage you to do that. He is truly an inspiration. He's so passionate, not only about what we are doing in terms of becoming this really premier merit-based marketing company. He's incredibly passionate about our culture and our world and what we're doing in it and how we can affect change in it. And I've been doing direct sales for about 15 years. I've been to a lot of conventions. Everybody leaves super fired up, and generally people are excited about the sparkly bits, which you keep hearing about, the trip to Mexico and the new wine. And yes, that is, the starter kits and all that. And that's all awesome. It's all awesome. But I left with that, but overarching all of that is this vision for our company that Jake has. And he will be sharing that talk, that keynote speech with us. I'm not sure how, if it's going to be a video or what. When it comes out, I really encourage you to listen, watch, read, whatever it is. He's got a big vision for what One Hope and Via One Hope is going to do. And I'm just so proud to be a part of it. He's so dialed into what I think we need in our world right now, which is positivity, and kindness and generosity, and just being good damn people, you know? So that's what I like with. Again, super excited about all the fun, shiny happiness, but man, so inspired to do everything I can do to further this mission of One Hope and Via One Hope out in our world. So that's kind of the recap. If you have questions, I'd love to hear them. The other thing I'm going to let you know, as I said, is I'll be starting that 60-day fast start group. So if you want to restart, get started, as you have new CEOs who join you, plug them into that group. We will coach and support one another to get some really strong business started before the holidays. And then certainly, I've posted a link in our group. If you'd like one-on-one coaching with me, if you'd like to just hash out a plan for your business, you can click my scheduling link and book a call with me, a 30-minute call. We can talk about what that's going to look like going forward, and how I can best support you. So that's it, friends. Any questions, comments, anything at all?
Thank you for sharing. I look forward to meeting you in person week after next.
Good. August 8th. I don't know if you can come up. I know it's a heck of a drive.
No, I'm coming.
Oh, good, Tammy. I'm excited. That's awesome. Great. I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay. Anyone else? Questions, comments, thoughts, declarations? No. All right, then. Thank you for coming. I am going to stop this recording now and